everyone, I'm Brigitte Maassen. Summer is here now, so get outside and enjoy the weather. But when you decide to stay inside, turn on the air conditioner and tune into Senior Moments. This program covers events and activities at senior centers in the Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti area, such as the Ann Arbor Senior Center, Turner Senior Research Center, the Pittsfield Senior Center, and the Ann Arbor Community Center. Also, this show provides valuable information for senior citizens on such issues as health, wealth, finance, and entertainment. Senior Moments is a monthly show. It premieres on the last Sunday of the month at 5 p.m. with a number of reruns later. Please check out our website, a2gov.org/CTN for the playback schedule. Also, you can watch the show on YouTube. Please go to youtube.com/CTN Ann Arbor to view current and archived shows. Well, whether you stay inside or go outside, I hope enjoy the July weather and the Senior Moment Show. Welcome to Senior Moments. I'm Brigitte Maassen, the host of the show. We are having a sizzling hot summer now. I hope you stay cool at home, but you also need some exercise to get healthy. Today we have Mark A. Harris, an exercise instructor. He has been teaching exercise classes for seniors in the Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti area for years, and he is going to show some light exercise movements for seniors that you can do while sitting on a chair. And welcome and thank you for coming to share your program, our program with us.
Well, thanks for having me. I consider it an honor and a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Good. Well, I made some notes,
Okay.
so, actually, first of all, I think usually people always like to know, who you are. Where were you born? How did you end up in Ann Arbor, and so on. So maybe people are always interested in that.
Yeah, okay. I was born at the old St. Joe, which is now on. It's now the company of U of M. It's a building of U of M. I was born there, and my parents met at U of M. They both, so my dad is from down south, and I grew up in Inkster, which became Westland. My dad was a coach, and I'm the oldest of 5. So my dad had us. I had to sweep the room, make my bed, do chores, and then I had to do 5 or 10 push-ups, 5 or 10 sit-ups, run around the backyard. Then I could go play.
Wow.
Yeah, so my dad just made exercise part of the daily life. So I didn't realize that everybody else wasn't doing that. And so from that, it just, I just had this affinity for fitness and things. And so I had a lady from India in 2005. She asked me, Mark, what's your purpose on earth? And so I told her it was to help others. And she was surprised at what the answer was, and she was surprised I answered so fast. So I realized I'm to help others when they're to be better fit and with their health and wellness. And also after I was diagnosed with cancer, to help people on their cancer journey.
Okay, but I heard you're also involved with, is it the University of Michigan with the cancer center?
Yeah. Well, I'm involved in several things. One thing is I'm on the advisory board for the it's called Michigan Medicine Cancer Rogo Cancer Center. I'm also on the Michigan. I'm a patient advocate for the Michigan SPORE specialized program of research excellence. So that's U of M and Carmanos and other schools. So I've done several grants with U of M and usually in public health. In fact, I got my start in this kind of area with Gloria Edwards. She was now Elfrida Rooks is there. The name of the department is, man, it's escaping me. It'll come back. But yes, I've been around for a while.
So does it have to do with exercise?
Yes, yes. So that one, the how I got started was I've invented some exercise equipment, and a friend of mine was part of this program at U of M called Umoja. It was a grant, and so Umoja did three things. There was a physician, and that if you were overweight, you saw him. They had nutritionists, and then you had fitness instructors, which I was one of those.
To take care of the whole body.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, right. So, and that's when I really learned that health and fitness was my my assignment to help people get better, because that was the first program that I had been a part of. Yeah.
Right.
It was very good.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And you have like maybe you can show us some exercises, and teach us some activities.
Yeah.
What we should do.
Yeah, first of all, I want people to who are seniors just to think of themselves not as society thinks of you, because society I think thinks of you as less than, and you can't do what you used to do, but you can always get if you can walk, if you can move, you can always strengthen and stretch and strengthen. So that's what that's the main thing. So the thing is, let's say we want to. Yeah, we could just do, just a very basic thing, you just extend, yeah. So we just, and we'll alternate. So you want to sit tall, you want good posture, very good. Shoulders back, you're looking straight ahead. You're going to go with the right, then, left, right, and left. You want to make sure your abs tight, chest is up, left, good, right, and left, and right, and you can do a certain number of those,
Yeah.
And the thing is, you want to start with something that you can do, and then build from there. Now, another thing is, let's say you sit on the edge of the chair, you can lean back. Now, we can make circles, go one way, and then go back, go the other way. Very good. All right, now, same thing with the other, and go one way. Very good. And then go back the other way. Excellent. And then from here you can, now, as you lean back, you want to make sure that your lower back is tucked underneath. So you don't want to fill in the space. And you actually you can kick, flutter kicks, very good. And you can do things, and so you can also do knee lifts. Right. Very good. And then you can also get some bands or some light weights, and then you can do your.
Oh yeah. Okay,
very
I have
good.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then bands you can pull apart. Now it's very important that the body moves in basically three planes. The plane that runs from side to side is called the frontal plane, and the plane that runs from front to back is called the sagittal plane. The plane that where you twist, that's the transverse plane. So you want to do. As we get older, basically life is programmed in front.
Okay.
We move forward.
Okay.
All right. So a lot of the pains as we get older, they're in the back, because we don't do a lot of things in the back. So you have sciatica, you have rotator cuff, you have low back pain, and so you need to make sure you're working. So keep those three planes in mind. So you want to do front and want to do back. So I go forward, right. Now I'm walking backwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Walking side to side.
Yeah.
That's the frontal plane.
Okay.
Because again, a lot of people just go forward, and then you want to. One of the exercise that we do is we take 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, and turn around one way. 1, 2, 3, turn around the other way. So we want to do those kinds of things too. So and then another thing, we get a broomstick, and then we go turn back and forth. Again, we're working on our. So you want to work the body in different planes.
Yeah,
And keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you teach, and where can we go to those?
So right now I'm teaching one class in person. That's at Ypsilanti Senior Center, and that's on Wednesdays from 9:30 to 10:30. And then most of my classes are online. During COVID, we went online. And in COVID, we know, well, even before COVID, there's a lot of seniors that are alone and lonely. So when we got online, they were able to come, like be a part of a family.
Right.
So when people were going back, a lot of my students didn't want to go back. And plus, they had built relationships and things. So I have a lady who's in Texas, who's a good friend of a lady in Celine, who's a friend of a lady in Ypsi. So we still, Celine, I said Celine, she was Dexter. But anyway, so I still stay online.
Okay, so even the person from Texas as a person from here, they can both together watch your program.
Yeah. And so what I do is sometimes after the class, I'll just leave the channel open. It's a Zoom class.
Yeah.
And then people just interact, Yeah.
Oh,
so,
that's very helpful, I think, for seniors.
Absolutely. Because part of the thing is that some seniors, they live by themselves and they're just basically silos. So this gives us a chance to, I have a lady that said that it was that I bring sunshine and laughter into her home, So, and that's been a blessing. That's been a blessing.
Oh, that's wonderful. No, I think that's extremely helpful. I mean, we really came up and and also we just talked about how, they can reach you, and I think probably CTN will probably put up the information, where, where you do your classes.
Yeah, well, I didn't give them that. So, but but my email is mahfitness.com. Maybe he still has that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They probably can add that to the program.
mahfitness@yahoo.com.
Yeah, and then also just is there anything else you would like to talk about? Classes for seniors, just in general, and how important exercise is. I mean, not just for seniors, for all of us.
Yeah, for everybody. Yeah. So. In fact, I see no difference between teaching fitness to a young person. Young person is 20, 30 years old.
But different. Yeah.
Well, not really. I don't because again, I want you to have the same movement that you did. Now, you're not going to run as fast. You're not going to move as fast. But you still should have the same type of movement. Because if you don't move, as you mentioned before, if you use it before we start recording,
right? Yeah, right.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
So the thing is, you have to do these like for instance, I have my seniors get on the floor, and I've had people say, "Well, I can't get on the floor. I haven't done it. I'm this age." Well, is the age prevent you from getting on the floor, or the fact you haven't done it in a long time?
Both, yeah.
Yes. So the main thing is that you haven't done it. So
Yeah.
once you get back those muscles moving back and forth, and so that's the thing. The key is movement, not so much what kind.
Right. Yeah.
After you get things loosened, after you get things efficient, then you can start working. But I would say at the beginning. So again, those three planes. Move forward, backward. In fact, for instance, I'll just have my class, we just walk in place for 3 minutes. The first minute, we're walking in place, but we're going side to side. The second minute, our knees are higher, so we're trying to get our knees up to our waist, so walking side to side. And then the third one, we're at a regular pace, but we're walking backwards. And again, we're trying to bring all of the planes back again, because when people get older, they don't do the other plane. As a child, you did all kinds of things.
Right. Yeah.
All kinds of things. As an adult, you just stop doing. Not for any reason, but because life is just in front.
Right.
That's why it's very important to go somewhere.
Yeah. I think probably also watching TV and so much sitting, is not a good idea. You should move.
Yeah. So I use it. So most of my classes are on the physio ball, the big exercise ball you sit on.
Oh, okay.
So you can watch TV if you're sitting on the ball.
Yeah.
Because now you're moving, bouncing, and
Right.
things, and so it doesn't take a lot of movement. For instance, there was a study done out of the Cooper's Institute in I think late 80s or 90s, and they took at that time 17 things, And the premise of this exercise, the premise of the study was that exercise has been engineered out of our lives. For example, we used to have to dial a phone.
Right.
Now we just say call.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We used to have to roll down our windows in the car. We used to have to go and pay our bills. But because of technology, we don't do those kinds of things anymore.
So a lot of this exercise is being gone.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So they measured those things.
Oh yeah.
And they found out. Now we're talking about rolling down the window, changing the television channel.
Oh yeah. You have to really. Yeah. Yeah.
So they measured those things. They found out that you burn 100 and 200 calories a day, and in about a year you've gained 5 pounds because you haven't rolled down your window. Now, that's just very small things. We used to have to pay our bills. We used to have to get out the car,
and you walk,
in the place.
Right?
Yeah. We used to have to go into McDonald's to get a. Now we go through the drive-through and we supersize on top of that. So we have to keep busy. So the thing is, it's just movement, not a whole lot of movement, but movement. And then you want to build. I walked 500 steps today. I want to walk 500 steps maybe in 2 days, or just be consistent in my walking. But you be consistent there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I think the consistency is what you need to do.
Absolutely.
And it's so easy. And I think, unfortunately, because of COVID, people got a little bit docent, about this.
And
I'm one of them because
agree.
I used to be adamant of doing 10,000 steps a day.
Okay.
I haven't done that in a couple of years. I'll be honest to admit to that. And I can feel it.
Yeah,
and I think it's very important.
Yeah.
And we should really let people know, just walk a little bit. And
Absolutely.
even if it's, up and down the stairs or
Absolutely.
whatever,
Absolutely.
in order to keep, moving. And I
Yes.
think your muscles going.
Absolutely.
And I think
That's
for
very good.
everyone, you get a little stiff
yes.
if you sit for a while.
Yes.
And, anyway, and I felt like also, is there anything else we didn't cover or maybe we should have talked about?
No, I'm a big advocate. I'm a prostate cancer advocate.
Right.
So I had a prostate. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer in October 3rd, 2013. And so when the doctor called and Dr. Solomon called and says, your biopsy came back positive for prostate cancer. Then he said, this is Dr. Solomon out of St. Joe. He said, but I'll do everything that I can to help you. And so I realized that I focused on I'll do everything that I can to help you, not that I had the prostate cancer.
Right.
And so I told him thank you. And then all during the rest of the conversation, he kept telling me, explaining what was going on. And I kept saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Until at the end, he said, he probably thinking, I'm telling this idiot that he has cancer. He's thanking me. So, so he said something like, he was very professional, but he said, and just to be clear, the biopsy came back positive for cancer, but I'll do everything that I can to help you. And I said, thank you, so.
Well, I know exactly. But it's interesting. It's the same doctor who actually treated my husband
for
right? prostate cancer.
Very
yes.
good. Well, of course, he's excellent.
Yeah, and not only that, what really surprised me is because he said, if you feel more comfortable, get a second opinion.
Yes. In fact, he told me the exact same thing.
Yes.
So I got 5 opinions. I went to 5 different surgeons at 3 surgeons, 2 radiologists at 3 different hospitals. And so, but it was because of him.
No, because I happened to have a specialist. His name was Ananias Diogno.
Okay.
And so I mentioned this to him.
Yeah.
And he says, he was my teacher.
Is that right?
Yes.
Outstanding.
I know. So
I have,
coincidences. But anyway, no, but I'm so glad. I hope, that people get something out of this program. I did,
good.
So I'm now be able, but I do pretty much those kind of exercises before I even get out of bed.
Yes,
what I do, I
good.
go like this.
Yes, that's
like
very
this.
good.
And
that's
then I
good.
turn and do all this before I even get up every morning.
That's very good. That's
and
very good.
It's not enough. I should do more.
No, yeah, but again, it gets the muscles moving,
Yeah.
gets the blood flowing, and then so you can attack the day.
Yeah.
No, that's very good. That's
Yeah.
very,
No,
very good.
this is so helpful.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
I'm going to find out about your classes. And
Okay,
what
very
days
good.
are they?
My online classes are Monday.
Oh, they are, okay.
Yeah, the in-person class is just Wednesday
Okay.
at 9:30. My online classes is Monday through Friday, 10 to 11.
So you have to sign on to this, yeah?
Yeah, but it's free. It's
Oh,
free.
that's what
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So you don't have to pay for this.
No,
Okay.
no.
And then your in-person is, so what is involved in that?
The in-person is through Washington Community College. I'm
Oh.
a part-time instructor for Washington Community College.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good. And I think they have special rates for seniors too.
No, that's free too.
Oh, that's free too?
Yeah, that's free
oh,
too.
great. I'm glad asked for that. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's free
oh,
too. Yeah.
Great.
The,
That's wonderful.
So the Zoom class, actually, I have a GoFundMe that actually keeps the class going. But
Great.
you can pay or not. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No, this is wonderful. And
You're
thank you so much, Mark. I think
My pleasure.
I learned a lot, and I just hope that, our seniors, not just seniors,
Absolutely.
a lot of people learned, a lot about this.
Yeah, that's very good.
And it could be very helpful. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you
no,
for having me. It's a
I'm
blessing.
more than happy. I'm really the one who benefited tremendously too, as
it's all
well.
good.
Thank you very, very
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. Very good.
Thank you for joining us on Senior Moments. I hope you find the show useful. I'm Brigitte Maassen. Happy 4th of July.